love to thank Mr. and Mrs. Mathis, Barbie, and your husband, of course, the Pattersons for such a beautiful event. This is an incredible weekend that you guys have hosted, and we're very, very fortunate and grateful to be a part of this. So let's give them a big round of applause. Poor Mrs. Patterson has known me since I was 3 as well, and she, God bless her, she's a little nervous about this speech. But I'm going to keep it pretty clean. I have a few lyrics that I might recite for Tori maybe when the hip-hop dance party starts later tonight. I'm going to do my best to keep this pretty clean. You know, Tori's just one of those leaders. He's always led the pack. People have always listened to Tori, they've congregated around Tori, they've celebrated Tori, and for good reason. He's charming, extremely tall, he's good looking. But Tori has a way with people, and when we think back in our childhood, we kind of think of about a few stories where Tori really has possessed this ability to lead. And it reminds me of when we were 6 years old, first grade. Still very tall. And we were playing on the playground, and we were obsessed with capturing the attention of the passerbyers that kind of went by on A.B. Avenue. And so, for those of you who have never seen our elementary school, Phillips Public School, send your kids. You know what I'm talking about. So, as you go by the school, you go up a hill, and there's a big fence line where you can see the kids playing. We always tried to capture the attention of people going by. And we just couldn't capture enough attention one day. And Tori, being as charming and smart, the leader that he is, got up on a stump and said, "Gentlemen, gentlemen, gather round. I have an idea that will change our lives. Please, listen to what I have to say. This will be amazing." All the 12 boys in class, of course, run up to what Tori has to say. And Tori says, "If we just drop our pants just a bit nearer, pretend that we're Slash from Guns N' Roses and play a bit of an air guitar, we will be able to capture the attention of the passerby." And so we all looked at each other, perplexed by his bizarre English kind of accent. But there were 12 6-year-olds playing naked air guitar, flowing with traffic on A.B. Avenue. And I would hate for you to see the image, but it was something along the lines of and we did this at 8 a.m. on the spot for 2 weeks until our PE teacher, Mr. Sandray, finally came up to us. He must have passed by. He certainly caught his attention. He must have come up. I think he came up to us and said, "Gentlemen, not over." So we stopped. We certainly accomplished our goals as leader products. But we always had an affinity and an affection for the Rush. You know, we grew up, you know, in a great area. Parents raised us really well, but we loved kind of teetering on the edge of trouble. We loved the ability to just, you know, have a little fun along the way. And Tori and I and a group of us would get together on Halloween. And Mr. and Mrs. Patterson remember this very well. And we would kind of, in a sense, terrorize poor neighbors in Atherton, California, every single Halloween. I think I dressed up as a ninja 6 Halloweens ago. What are you going to be this year? What are you going to be, ninja? And we dressed up in black. We terrorized poor neighbors in Palo Alto and Atherton. And we would TP houses of friends and just be all over the place. So here I am, fast forward, 2006, I'm 26 years old, enjoying a nice glass of red wine in my house in Palo Alto, and I get a phone call on Halloween night. And it's my neighbor. And she looks out across the way. Apparently, she calls and says, "I don't know what happened, Jack. 5 minutes ago, your house was fine. And now, your house is covered in toilet paper." I was shocked and excited at the same time. I'm a goddess. We knew this was coming. We couldn't wait for the little guys to catch on to all the things that we were excited about as kids. So I immediately called Tori. I said, "Tori, you will not believe this. My house is covered in toilet paper. These guys are absolute geniuses, total ninjas. I've never seen anything like this. You gotta come over and check this out." Tori, "Are you kidding? Did you say genius?" Like, yeah, these kids are geniuses. Like, okay, I'll try and get there, man. I'm with Mike Hood right now. We're having a beer at the Dutch Goose. We'd love to come see this. And I said, I'm going to go grab him. So what I did, I grabbed a 16-year-old kid across the street, put him in my car. I raced around for an hour and a half trying to find every car of 16-year-old kids and interrogated every one of them. Did you do this to my house? What's going on? Tori calls me every 30 minutes. Tell me more about that. How good were those little ninjas? 3 weeks pass, and I'm at a party. Everybody there comes up to me and says, I cannot believe that Tori got you so good. I have no idea. Tori and Michael Hood TP'd my house at the age of 26. Probably the bottom line is, I've had the ability to get to know Laura and Tori independently, and I met Laura at SMU, known Tori all my life, and they're both incredible people. And what I can't get over is that, you know, we can all, as parents, and teach your kids well, and at universities, you know, the teachers can teach you well, but you can't teach charity. And they both have this incredible pureness about them, and it really is incredible. I'll tell one final story, and that's when Tori and Laura met for the first time. Tori and Laura, we were at Ted's house in San Francisco. We called it Lion's Den at times because there were a bunch of crazy characters and animals that reside there. And I invited this angelic, beautiful creature into the Lion's Den. And I felt terrible. The second she got there, I looked around and I said, oh my God, what am I going to do here? And I leaned over to her and I said, I think the tall guy over there kind of has an eye for you because he keeps kind of staring in your direction. She said, which one? The guy that looks like JFK Jr.? I said, yeah. She said, bring it on. Swear to God. Swear to God. Their chemistry is incredible. The love that they have for people is incredible. I feel very, very, very blessed to be speaking on a night like tonight. Thank you both for your friendship, and I look forward to having a life of love with you as your maybe your third love.
Well done.
Well done. Good job, baby. Good.